Hi again, folks. Welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is the video on the channel that discusses what you had to say and now how you said it. All right, I found one. Let me get my glasses on because this time of the day I see left and right and I don't see in the middle. Okay, and here we go. There's the clip, and the shout out goes to 254-0. Just imagine if we had Hauser in net instead of Dell for those 10 games. And 254, thanks for ruining my day so far with that question because I can't imagine. No. 7-3 maybe? Who knows, right? I don't know. I just don't know. We'll never know, and that's the thing that drives me nuts. I think we've been too lenient this year in some areas like this. Goaltending. How we're just ready to flip the switch and do this and do that. And really, you should have 3 guys established as your go-to guys, you know. And Aaron Dell shouldn't have been one of them. I don't know why they did it. I mean, he looked good there at the end. He looked good for a few games. He did. He did play well for a few games, and he was due to, you know. By that point, all the damage was almost done that he could have done to have any chance of being an NHL goalie again. I think we just desperation. We had nobody else to put in, and I really think Hauser easily is a good go-to option till we know what we're doing in the future in nets. The only guy in the future right now that we've seen this year is UPL. We know that because Hauser's obviously not in their plans, even though I'd like them to give this guy more of a chance just to see. All right, let him fail first like you did Aaron Dell. Doesn't make any sense to me, that, but yeah, I can see that the team would have been probably a lot more competitive in those games because we would have got some timely saves. For sure. This guy really, in the 6 games he played, he's only had 1 bad start, really. So, I don't know. Really, and then in that bad start, you might recall, when Pittsburgh got 8 goals, he bounced back 2 days later against that same Pittsburgh team and let in 1 goal. So, I don't know. I don't know what's the issue with that. I just don't get it. But we're going to have to probably bring him up again, I'm guessing, because goaltending is not exactly this team's strength right now. And we're going to have to look at maybe in this offseason acquiring some goaltending. I mean, we can pretend all we want that our pipeline's going to do it, but it's too soon. We need a veteran in there. And one of you mentioned signing Anderson again wouldn't be a bad idea. I do agree with that, but I don't think Anderson's body can withhold it. So it's really a pointless signing if we sign him and he gets injured again. That's my only concern. Not Anderson's calm and cool. His demeanor's good even in losses. Yeah, I like this guy, I do. I wish he was younger. That's the thing. You know, it's not that I think he's a bad goalie. I think if anything, he's been our most confident goalie all year long when he's playing. He's like that guy that's good at his job when he shows up. The other times he's at the bar drinking, you know, it's like that. Not that that's what it is, but you get my analogy here. When he can play, he's good, yes. When he can play. We need more than when or if. We need a guy that we can count on to play 40 games, 50 games if. You know, we need a guy like that. Anderson's not the guy. Sadly, I wish he was. He's not no more. You know, Anderson's a good guy for 25 maybe games a year if you can get it out of him at this point, which is fair at his age. It is. If you can get 25 good games a year out of Anderson, my God, that's a bonus, really. I think we have to look in the offseason at goaltending. We can talk about everything but that if we want, but we're going to need a goalie. We're going to have to get a goalie in this team if we're going to be more competitive next year because, guys, it's hard work gone out the window if we are pumping in more goals next year and we're letting in more. We can't do that. We can't pretend certain areas don't need addressing. And we're going to have to address the goaltending. We have to address the defense. We got to get a defenseman. I wouldn't keep this same core. No. I would get somebody that's like $5 million out there and do it. And then it doesn't have to be the biggest name, you know. A guy that can rush the puck. PK Subban comes to mind, guys. It does. And then we can look at getting another forward, preferably a tough, hard-hitting forward. That's what I prefer. We have enough good young talent there when it comes to finesse and goal-scoring ability. We have that. We're good. But we could use another one. So getting back to the goaltending situation, 254, yes. I can only imagine what could have been, right? But it was kind of fun. I shouldn't say this, but it was kind of fun for me to watch the Sabres fans losing their mind when Arundel would start a game. It was funny for this guy, I swear. It was. I got such a kick out of it half the time, you know? So I think we've seen the end of Arundel. I think it's safe to say it's lights out, you know? He went out in his blaze of glory. I think that's it. I think. But every time I say that, he makes a comeback. So we'll see. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. I've got a bit of a busy schedule today, so I got to wrap these up and get these uploading. And I'll see you folks in the post game. Go Sabres. Let's get them today. Let's do something. All right, folks. See you then.